Hello lovely people, welcome to my channel. In today's video, let's make beaded tissue box. We actually made one in school where I teach students on beading skills, and at the end of the project they were all happy they make their principal a beaded tissue box. So without taking much time, let's see the material I used for this. So we roll out our fishing line 0.70 and we drop 4 beads on the fishing line. At this point, you make sure your fishing line is equal. Then you cross with the 4th bead on the fishing line. So we continue, we add 2 beads on our left fishing line, 1 on the right. We're going to cross with the 2nd bead on the left fishing line. Just like this. So this is how we continue until we make 18. So this is 17, and now we want to make the 18th one. This is 17. So the 18th one we are going to turn to the other side, to this way. We're going to turn to this side. So we'll drop 3 beads on the left fishing line to enable us to turn to another direction. We drop 3 beads on the left fishing line. I'm going to cross with the 3rd bead on the left fishing line. So this is it. So we have turned to another direction. So we continue the same process, 2 on the left, 1 on the right, to be crossed with the 2nd bead on the left. Just like this. We continue the same process. Just like this. So this is how we continue until we achieve 10. Okay, you know, a beaded tissue box is in a rectangular shape. So we're going to make 10 from this other side. So now we are going to turn with the 10th one to another direction. So we put 3 beads on the left fishing line to cross with the 3rd bead. So this is it. We continue by putting 2 beads on the left, 1 on the right to cross with the 2nd bead. Continue the same process. So now we are going to make the same thing straight up we make on the other side. So now we have gotten it. We are on the 17th one. So with the 18th one, we will turn to another direction. So when turning, always remember to drop 3 beads on your left fishing line to cross with the 3rd bead, just like this. We have changed direction again, as you can see. So now it is time for us to do the same thing we do the other side on this other side. Two on the left, 1 on the right, cross with the 2nd bead. this is how you make it. So this is the 8th one. So now when you make this number here like this, 2 3 4 5 7 8, so all you need to do is to drop one bead on the left, one on the right, then cross with this bead here. Just like this. Because the fishing line is short and this is the end of this particular section, so I'll just tie it properly. After tying, I'll pass my fishing line away from that place to secure that part. So we have gotten the first round, the first rectangular shape. So continue. I cut another fishing line, pass it into this bead here. Ensure your fishing line is equal. Whenever you begin a new section, you make sure your fishing line is equal. So I'm going to pass my left fishing line into this bead here. So I choose to use another color from this point, so I drop two beads on the right fishing line to cross with the second bead. I continue passing my left fishing line to the next bead on my left. I'm going to drop 2 beads on the right fishing line to cross with the second bead. I continue the same process. So whenever I get to this end, I pass my left fishing line into 2 beads here and here. So when I pass my fishing line into 2 beads, I need just 1 bead. I drop it on the fishing line and cross with it. Pass my left fishing line into the next bead. Drop 2 beads on the right fishing line, cross with the second bead. I continue, repeat the same process, pass my left fishing line into the next bead, drop 2 beads on the right fishing line and cross with the second bead. So that's how I do it continuously until I get to this edge. So when I get to this place, I pass my fishing line into 2 beads. 2 beads. Yes, I passed it into 2 beads. All I need is just 1 bead to cross. So I'm going to drop 1 bead on the fishing line and cross with it. I continue by passing my left fishing line into the left bead. So I'm going to pass my left fishing line into 2 beads. So all I need is just 1 bead. Drop my bead. So I'll drop 1 bead on any of the fishing line and cross with it. So I've got it to this edge again. I'm going to pass my left fishing line into 2 beads. This purple and this yellow bead here. I just need a 1 bead, so I'll drop 1 bead on the fishing line and cross with it. Just like this. Pass my left fishing line into this bead here. So this is how I continue passing my left fishing line into all these beads and drop it on the right hand side to cross with it. So now that I've gotten to this edge again, I'm passing my left fishing line into 2 beads. I'll drop 1 bead on the fishing line and cross with it. So I'll pass. So at this point, I decide to change color of the beads. It's all the same process. The difference is just the color. So I drop 2 beads on the right fishing line to cross with the second bead. Pass my left fishing line to the next bead. Drop 2 beads on the right fishing line to cross with the second bead. So this is how I go around. So whenever I go to the edges, all I do, I pass my fishing line into 2 beads, the left fishing line into 2 beads. So now that I've gotten to this place again, I'm going to pass my left fishing line into those 2 beads. So this is it. We have come to the end of this part. All you need to do is tie it. Tie it very well. Pass your fishing line away from this place. Then cut out the excess fishing line. So this is our top tissue box. Let me say this is the base. This is the base of the tissue box. So all we need to do next is to build it up. We're going to build it up. So I start by putting a fresh fishing line into this bead here. I'll drop 3 beads on the left fishing line, cross with the 3rd bead. So we want to start another row. We want to begin a new row. We want to build up the body of the beaded box. So this is it. So next I'll pass my right fishing line into the next bead. Drop 2 beads on the left fishing line to cross with the 2nd bead. Just like this. I continue. I pass my right fishing line into this bead here. Drop 2 beads on the left fishing line, cross with the 2nd bead. So this is how I continue. Drop 2 beads on the right until I go round and come here. So now I have come back to almost where I started. Same process. So now I've gotten to the end of this particular row. I've come to the end of this particular row. So all I need to do is pass my right fishing line into 2 beads so I can step up. So when I do this, I'll drop just 1 bead. Just 1 bead on any of the fishing line and cross with it. This is it. So I want to continue another row. So to continue, we drop 3 beads on the left fishing line, cross with the 3rd bead. This will enable us to step up properly. So I continue. I pass my right fishing line into the next bead. Drop 2 beads on the left fishing line, cross with the 2nd bead, just like this. So this is how I continue, passing my right fishing line and dropping 2 beads. I go round again until I come back. That's how we'll do until we get to our desired height. So we made 6. We made 6. So this is the end of our desired height. We made up to 6. So all you need to do is tie it properly. After tying, you pass your fishing line away from the tied place before cutting the excess. So now is to skip these 2 beads. We want to skip these 2 beads and begin from the 8th bead. We skip this last 2 here and begin from the 8th bead to the 8th bead. Alright, so I still have my long fishing line there, so I would like to work my way up to the 8th bead to begin the next step. Pass my fishing line. You see how I pass my fishing line? If you don't want to pass your fishing line like this, you can just cut a fresh fishing line and begin from the 8th bead. Alright? So here I have my fishing line to start the next step. You see the fishing line is on the 8th bead, so we skip the 9th bead. So I drop 3 beads on this fishing line. I drop 3 beads on the right fishing line because we are working on the right hand side now. I drop 3 beads and cross with the 3rd one. So I pass my left fishing line into the next bead. Pass my left fishing line into the next bead, drop 2 beads on the right fishing line, cross with the 2nd bead. So this is it. We have gotten to the second to the last. So this time you see how we skip the first bead at the end. So we are going to skip the next 2 beads again and begin from here to here. So I pass my fishing line into this bead, drop 3 beads on the left fishing line, cross with the 3rd one. So pass my fishing line into this next bead here. So here we go. So I'm going to skip these 2 beads again and begin from here to here. From here and start. So I put my fishing line into this bead here, skipping the first 2. So I'm going to skip the last beads. So this is it. So we'll skip these two and begin from here to here. So I pass my fishing line into the second to the last bead, drop 3 to cross with 1, pass my right fishing line into the next bead here, drop 2 beads. So this is the end of it. There is no need to cross with it, so all I just do is to tie it properly. Tie it properly, pass your fishing line away from the tied place. So this is it. So we are going to do the other side. This other side we're going to do it off camera. So here we have it. So I did little one here too. In this place all I did was to skip 7. We skipped 7 to start from the 8th bead, and we made use of just 4 beads at the middle. So this is our tissue box, our tissue. You place it just like this and you plug it down part of it so to keep it away from falling out. So here we have it, and this is our beaded tissue box. You know, after making this with the students, they were so happy they made a beaded tissue box, and even their principal, they were so happy they now have a beaded tissue box. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have watched up to this time, please subscribe to my channel. See you next time in my next video. Bye.